Would you consider yourself a Carranza fanboy?
Oh, he definitely is with all those little
Oh, me?
girls.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
What's up, guys? It's Inter Miami Talk. I'm Chris Asada, joined by Alex Vasquez, Stephen Reyes, Mike Morris. We're going to talk a little 0-0 draw between Inter Miami and Nashville in their second meeting. Today, they came out and it was energy right away, which is what we hadn't seen from them. It had always been those last 20 minutes of the first half, the last 20 minutes of the second half. That's when they started to put the energy. I think Blaise really helped them get that connection and find a way to settle the ball, especially early on in the game, and create chances in the beginning of the game.
Miami created a lot of chances that they're scored more than they're not in those spaces. Right there, I think Pizarro had 2 at the 6. Carranza, in 60 seconds into the game, had 1 at the 6. Just not scoring these chances that need to be put away. I thought Blaise was amazing. He didn't seem to really put a wrong foot in anywhere in the first half. It wasn't until he started getting tired near the end of the game where it's like, oh, this guy's been on vacation for a while now.
You could tell he was like kind of being very smart about when he was expending energy and he wasn't pointlessly running around, which I think like a lot of the times I notice like we press at the wrong times and then there's certain times we should be pressing and we're not. And like him like being the vet he is, he knew when to lay it off and when to go, which is why I think we saw him for 70 minutes.
The shape of the team, he's only been here for 48 hours, and the shape that they took was completely different from anything they've done all season. You saw how many guys that were getting in the box today? I mean, there were 4 or 5 guys on crosses.
I felt like we looked a little bit better as a team, and I think maybe having Blaise on the field kind of gave these young guys a spark that possibly they needed.
I mean, Tweedy was getting in the box, and he was basically back on defense every time as well. So you could see that balance that we were talking about and the connection from back to front. Today was the first time I actually felt like they were connected instead of just being like the 6 guys in the back and those 4 guys up top tacking.
Right.
I was very impressed with his professionalism and how he could like just step into a game with a bunch of players in a league he's never played before, with a bunch of players he's never really played with before, and still look like the best player out there.
He's still like an elite athlete at 32. I mean, to come in and play that kind of football that he played today, with only being in the U.S. in the country for 72 hours, I mean, that's insane. I thought that was the best soccer that Miami had put out so far this season.
This was by far our best performance.
We just
got unlucky.
Yeah. I think there was a lot of things today that trended towards the like rather than I don't like seeing that. You know what I mean? With Sweat and Figal coming up too. I mean, Sweat had his best game of the season, 100%. He looked really good today.
And I thought Figal actually had one of his better games this season.
Yeah.
And I was telling Steven during the game, I think he's a dog. That guy he's making that right back position his own, and to me, I think he's looking like one of the better right backs in the league now.
Bro, my boy Reyes, man. That guy just loves tackling everybody, man.
Yo,
the intensity, dude. I love that guy so much. If I was a player on the field, that's the competitiveness that I would bring every day in and day out, man. Just giving my body, not caring. Like, you're not going to pass me. If I got to get a yellow card or do something, like, that's what I like to see.
Reyes had that goal-saving tackle in the box where he just got the slightest touch on that ball to make sure that Baji didn't score for Nashville, and went out for a corner there, and that's literally like an elite center back type of tackle.
I'm just waiting to see fans go on in the stands already. That's going to bring a different dynamic to our games, and I think that's going to be huge, and we're going to be able to use that to our advantage.
What are your thoughts on Carranza really kind of not showing up, in my opinion, not really being there, and Robinson looked really sharp when he came on?
I was telling Chris, I think Robinson's starting next game. He's more confident, and he was getting quick touches off the get-go. He also, wears the best number out there, number 19, so he has a place in my heart for that.
I would love to see Carranza and Robbie both start. And play with Pizarro and Matuidi and Morgan.
I think Carranza should not be out there right now. He just provided nothing.
You're a hater, man.
The only time
bro.
the only time he even got in a dangerous position or created anything, he missed it.
I think even though I'm a fan of Carranza, and I still am, I think Robinson right now, I think earns the nod for the next game, at least for a start. Change it up. I mean, if he's not providing anything that first half, I mean, just sub him out and see if something else happens. And we're still figuring out our striker situation.
And it's not cut and dry. You need to see who's in form. It just like any team. If this guy's in form, go with this guy. If this guy's in form, go with that guy. I think that Robinson just needs to get more time to feel more comfortable at this level of soccer. He hasn't had enough time and field experience at this level to be comfortable, to be as elite as he can be. I think he has so much more to provide. I don't want to use the P word, but he has so much potential that he can I just want to see it unleashed.